Kids, good morning. We are ready for lesson 96. So 7th grade math, here we go. Estimating angles and distributive property. In today's lesson, talking about estimating angles, it's using a clock. It says one way to do that is if we have all the hands of a clock, it forms a circle. We know that there are 360 degrees in a circle. And if we look at the hours, 360 divided by 12 gives us 30 degrees for every hour, or 30 degrees for every 5 minutes. So if we just do a little bit of math, we can figure out that 1 minute is going to be 6 degrees. So that's part of today's lesson, just estimating it, and it's asking you to look at a clock. Now on example 1, it says estimate the measure of angle BOC. Part B says use a protractor, and then example 1C is asking you for the difference between your guesstimate and then the actual answer. Now, I comprehend that some of you probably don't have a protractor at home. If you do, great. If not, it's okay. I'm not going to count off on these guesstimates or these measurements unless it's somewhere around 30 degrees and you put 120. That would be a little far off. So, don't get too worried about these. If you just give me your best guess. If you do have a protractor, great. If not, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it out. You'll be fine. So the second part of this, so the first part is talking about estimating using a clock. If you can use a protractor, great. But if not, it'll be okay. So on the clock, some of them will show you a clock. Every hour is 30 degrees, which is also every 5 minutes. Every minute is going to be 6 degrees. So if they show you a clock in the problem, that will help you immensely. The second part of this, we've been talking about distributive property a while back, and it showed it as this. So distributive property, and with distributive property, parentheses, meaning multiplication, means we are going to distribute A throughout our parentheses, which will give us A times B, which is AB, plus, we've got a plus sign, A times C, which is AC. So we had talked about that multiple lessons ago, about halfway through the year or before then. But today, we're actually going to do some with numbers and with letters. So example 2a, we have 2, x minus 3, and we're doing distributive property, which means we're going to distribute 2 by way of multiplication. So 2 times x gives me 2x. 2 times 3 gives me 6, but I have that negative, so it becomes a negative 6. So you're distributing. B, same concept, except now we have a negative 2. Sorry, this is actually C. Fix that. C. Negative 2 times x and negative 2 times negative 3. So negative 2 times x gives me negative 2x. Negative times a negative gives me a positive 2 times 3, 6. Now let's go to B. So again, same concept, distributing the negative 2 throughout, negative 2x, negative times a positive, negative. 2 times 3, 6. And then, example D on this one, x and x minus 3. Again, going to distribute, we do need to remember something else. When we have a variable, if it does not have an exponent that's visible, we need to put an exponent of 1. And when we multiply variables, we add the exponents. So x times x gives me x. 1 plus 1 gives me 2. So x squared. And then 3 times x, negative 3x. So distributive property with those. Example 3, our last example. We have a combination that says simplify. And we have x squared plus 2x plus 3 times x minus 2. So again, distributive property here. So we have x squared plus 2x plus 3 times x gives me 3x. 3 times a negative 2 gives me a negative 6. Positive times negative. Now, it says simplify, which means I'm going to add my like terms. This is a 2x, this is a 3x. They both have just x, which means we can add those. So x squared, 2 plus 3 gives me 5. The x does not change. And then minus 6. And that is your final answer. So simplify, you're going to do distributive property, and then add your like terms. There is an addition, so we do add. If there was a subtraction there, we would have subtracted. So please pay close attention to that. So that's example 96. On example 96, do not do number 23 and 30. So lesson 96, do not do number 23 and number 30. That is it for lesson 96. We will begin lesson 97 next. Have a great day. We'll see you. Thanks.